자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 남은 밤 까기 시즌 2 남은 밤으로 돌아온 폴킴입니다. 남은 밤 까기를 굉장히 많은 분들이 좋아해 주셨어요. 왜 안 하느냐 이렇게 자꾸 물어봐 주셨는데 저희가 남은 밤 시즌 2를 좀 준비하느라고 좀 시간이 오래 걸렸습니다. 좀 양해 좀 부탁드리고요. 이 남은 밤이라는 자리는요. 오늘 밤이 가기 전 딱 1시간 동안만 여러 가지 대화를 나누는 곳입니다. 프로모션이 해도 되고요. 아니면은 그냥 있었던 이야기, 어떤 얘기든 상관없습니다. 여러분들이 이야기를 다 들어드리는 공간이니까 언제든지 편하게 연락을 주시면 됩니다. 자, 그럼 시즌2의 첫 번째 게스트, 한국인들이 너무나 사랑하는 노르웨이 아티스트, 이분은 모닥불 청년, 본파이어 가이로 꽤 많이 알려져 있습니다. 페더 엘리아스입니다.
안녕하세요.
Please say hi to our fans here.
안녕하세요, everybody. I'm Peder Elias, and I'm very happy to be here.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming. This is our first episode of the season 2, and you're the first guest.
Amazing. I feel honored.
I'm really glad you're here.
Thank you. Likewise.
And also, I've DM'd you quite a while. That was like a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I was singing Bonfire.
I saw
cover that song. I did it on the TV show called Begin
It was
Again.
so cool.
Yeah,
I loved seeing it. So good.
It was an acoustic version of it, and that's how I really got to know you first. And just to quickly let you know about the show, this is before the night ends. We recently changed the name of the show.
Yep.
And we've got 1 hour time limit. So
Yep.
we've got only 1 hour. We're gonna set a 1 hour timer, and as soon as that timer goes off, the camera goes off, the light goes off, everything will be shut down.
Yep.
But only our voices will stay remained.
Let's make the most of that hour.
Yeah. So, shall we set 1 hour timer now? Okay. To start off, we actually styled the studio into, I'd say, 1980s Korean living room style.
It looks very cool.
So this
The
is
TV is my favorite.
real.
Yeah.
You could actually go up and have a look at the camera, and you'll be on the screen. Yeah, there you go. There
Oh.
you go. So everything here is vintage. This table, this storage, this clock,
Very
everything's
cool.
vintage. And I also recently seen this YouTube clip. You went to a show called 전국노래자랑. Which is like the oldest music show that still remains in Korea.
Yeah.
I've never been on that show.
No, they like obviously I didn't know too much about the program when I went on there.
Uh-huh.
But when they briefed me, it was like, okay, Peter, so some people maybe are gonna say this is weird, but we think it's gonna be great. And I was like, great, let's do it. And then I had to practice Aroha.
Oh, Aroha,
The Korean
by
song.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. And they also told me like no Western artist has ever been on the show. I remember that day well though. I remember taking the fast train to what's it called again? Gwangju? No.
Gwangju? Is it Gwangju?
I think it's in Gwangju where they record it. And then
I'm from Gwangju, by the way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Then do you know what was the phrase again? I learned some. 허벌나게 좋아요. Do you know it?
허벌나게 좋아요. 허벌나게 좋아요.
What does it mean again?
허벌나게, it's
like slang for hay or something?
No, the slang for like a lot, like very, very much.
Oh.
Like strong.
I like this
So
show.
much.
허벌나게 좋아요.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
I didn't expect to.
Well, we
hear
learned it
허벌나게
from first we took the fast train and then we took a taxi.
Uh-huh.
And then the driver was from Gwangju and then I think someone in Sony Korea asked, or maybe it was me even, who asked the taxi driver like, should I say something funny in your dialect? And then he said 허벌나게 좋아요.
허벌나게 좋아요. The driver told you.
Yeah,
that.
the driver told me.
Not even a script or anything.
And then I said it on stage, but it was so much fun. You know, the band playing there, like the older guys, just like really cool, sitting there chilling and playing, and then so many older cute people in the audience.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
their like things.
But did you know there's going to be a lot of elder fans
No.
there? So what was your first reaction when you
My
saw
first reaction was that this is really fun and what is my life and this is cool. Like it was just the whole thing all put together was a lot of fun. And then even I had, because you know, since I don't know how to speak Korean, so then I wrote it down in my Norwegian dialect, how it sounds. And then they were on the first row. I think it's in the video on YouTube actually. You can see them like turning the pages so that I can see in Norwegian how
So
it sounds in Korean.
It's not even on like monitor. It's like
It's,
from
yeah,
the
no, it's physical.
physical paper.
Because I had to write it down in Norwegian to be able to get the pronunciation ish.
in your
yeah.
own handwriting, is it?
Yeah, with
Ooh.
like Norwegian letters and stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy though. But everybody loved her.
Thank you. It was so much fun, and I still get sent that clip, and people laugh about it, and my hair was like all over the place, and like I had big red pants, and everything was just like so much fun. That
Yeah,
day.
actually, I was expecting your hair to be more
all
fluffy
over
today
the
as well.
place. Yeah. It's not too bad. It's a little fluffy
No, it's
though.
actually
But
perfect though.
oh, thank you.
Oh, you look good. You look fine.
Thank you so much.
What else do you know in Korean? Any Korean words?
가보자고,
가보자고.
대박,
대박.
사랑해요,
사랑해요.
항상 응원해줘서 고마워요.
You're good though. 항상 응원해줘서 고마워요.
When I was with 17 BSS, we had a song together, and then in the end of recording that song, it was like a restaurant theme. So then they made me say, 사장님 단무지도 주세요.
That's
still remember,
hilarious
yeah.
though.
It's weird though with language, because if like it's kind of the same sometimes with songs. Like if I first learn a song or a lyric, I kind of remember.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Your brain.
I'm way better at remembering that than remembering chemistry or something in school.
Chemistry.
Yeah, in there, out there when I tried studying chemistry.
For example, if I wanted to go to Norway,
Mm-hmm.
what would be a good sentence to say to our fans? If I do have fans.
Two
in Norway,
fans? Yeah, you for sure have fans there. You can say jeg elsker dere.
Sorry, what
Jeg?
was that?
Jeg?
Jeg.
That means like I.
Jeg.
Elsker.
Elsker.
Yes. Jeg elsker
Jeg elsker
dere.
dere.
Jeg elsker dere.
Jeg elsker dere.
That means I love you.
Oh,
in like plural. So if you have a show, for example,
Uh-huh.
then it means I love all of you, kind of.
Jeg elsker dere. Was it?
Yes, but with a r in the end. So dere.
Dere.
Pretty good.
That's hard though.
That's
really
a
hard.
Norwegian. R.
Oh, sweet. If you have any differences in between Korean fans and your fans back in Norway, what would that be?
A lot of differences.
A lot of differences?
Yeah. I'm not big in Norway.
You're not big in Norway?
No.
Come on, Norwegians, what are you doing?
No, it's Norway is kind of a weird country. I think it's also a lot different kind of music taste than here, I would say.
What did they listen to the most?
A lot of different sort of party music.
Party
like
music.
quite hard, maybe.
But your music is more like soft, romantic.
I remember
soothing
when you
everything.
were in the car with Henry Lau.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, did I say anything?
Yeah, I remember. I think you said something like you like Bonfire because the neighbors wouldn't complain, and I love that. Because you
Did I say
I think it was COVID, and then you were like, these days, where you have to be at home, and then you were like, this is good because then the neighbors don't complain, and I
Yeah.
was just like, that
It's
is a
soothing,
perfect
it's quiet.
perfect way to describe it.
Oh, so everybody in Norway, they listen to a lot of party musics.
Yeah, a lot of them do, and then I would say just cultural is very different. Like here, it's way more. I would say way more like unity being a fan. Like the fandoms and like that. It's like groups kind of supporting the artist, and the relationship between the artist and the fans, I would say, are in general more personal and more intense than in Norway.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I prefer this though.
okay.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to ask you, do you have any like you must do routine when you come to Korea? Let's say every time I come to Korea, I go eat samgyeopsal or I go to Dongdaemun.
There are a few things that I always like to try and check off my list. It depends how long time I have here. If I have time to check off all of them. One is chicken takalbi. That I love.
I love takalbi.
Yeah, with the melted cheese,
Oh.
And another thing is like a good Korean barbecue is always nice and on the list. Puradak chicken.
Do you even know?
Maybe gangbu chicken as well. Like
Gambu. Oh,
Yeah.
Gambu's always winning.
like one of those. Like get one fried chicken meal in there is nice. And yeah, what else? Like I always enjoy maybe having like a few hours in Hongdae.
Oh.
Just kind of taking the vibes a little bit there. And
You just walk around by yourself?
yeah, with my friends and stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy. People do recognize you, right?
Yeah, Hongdae is probably one of the places a lot of people recognize. But I feel like it's just more and more tourists here. Do you feel that as well?
Yeah.
More and more tourists come to Korea.
It's always foreigners. It's like
yeah.
Japanese, Chinese,
Yeah.
and foreign from everywhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
What would be your favorite food in Korea though? Maybe just
Probably
taka-
chicken takalbi and
Oh.
or yeah, I think chicken takalbi is my number one.
Do you like spicy food though?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Do you usually eat a lot of spicy stuff?
Yeah, especially for being a Norwegian, I eat quite a lot of spice because it's not too normal to do that in Norway.
Oh wait, because I've never been to Norway.
Yeah.
What is your common meal there? Like, what do you usually eat?
The thing is, to be completely honest, I feel like a lot of the stuff that I eat that is like the best at home is not necessarily the Norwegian food. It's like a good Italian or something. you know?
Italian.
But if we are to go Norwegian, which I eat Norwegian food as well, like it's potatoes. It's often a lot of potatoes in Norway, like from old traditions with a lot of farmers. And you know, Norway is very big, but very little people. So a lot of farms and you know, like old traditions like that. So it's potatoes, gravy, like quite thick,
gravy sauce.
tasty gravy sauce, and with this meatballs, but like bigger.
Oh, okay.
Directly translated, we actually call them in Norwegian meat cakes.
Meat cakes.
But it's not like sweet or anything. It is meatballs, just like bigger, and then maybe with some cabbage stew, some cranberry jam.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it.
Do you enjoy cooking by yourself though?
Yeah, I do. It varies how much I do it though. But if I were put on the spot and were to like make you food for a week, like I could make you 7 good dishes. Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to go to Norway.
Yeah,
I
let's
could
do
stay
it
at
next
your
week.
place.
Oh, not next week, because then I'm still on tour. But after that, let's do it.
From all the episodes that you've been that happened while you're in Korea, is there anything specific that you still remember? Like, you know, special
So much
fans'
I remember,
reactions
man.
or funny moments?
A lot of incredible moments. Collabing with first Suran, then BSS, and then Chauno, and with
you get to do all the crazy collabs though.
It's been so much fun. And with BSS, I also had the week of promotion with them. So I did the M Countdown, and you know, like the Korean stuff.
Yeah, the
it
Korean
was
music.
so much
shows.
fun. And also then it was a lot of fun moments with the language barrier. Because like we had to use body language sometimes to understand each other, and it just led to like fun moments. For example, when they tried to explain to me how like 사랑해 plus your name, you know, how you can say like 페랑해.
Oh, you mean like
And
pera,
would you also be 페랑해? No, you would be 포랑해.
폴랑해?
폴랑해.
I mean, you could say that.
Yeah, and then I said because you know Boo Sangwan, and I just call him Boo, so I said, oh, you Boo he, and then he was like, no, and then I understood. Okay, Boo he means something else.
Yeah, Boo is more like your face swollen up.
Yeah, but we just had so many jokes that week, and it was amazing.
That's cute though. 페랑해, 폴랑해. That sounds cute.
What's good to say? What can I say at the festival on Sunday? No, Saturday.
Okay. Festival. 뭐 있죠?
Is there something fun, like a trend or something that people be like, what is Peder saying that?
야. 야르.
Yar?
Yar.
Yar. What does that mean?
Yara, it's like you could use that when you're happy, when you feel good, something good happens. Yar.
So if I do yar, then people will
be like, whoa.
Okay.
Everybody, yaru.
Okay. Yeah, but yar or yare?
Yaru.
Yare. Okay, with
Yaru.
a little like in the end. Okay,
Yaru,
cool.
yaru.
I'll do it.
So go on the stage and say Seoul Jazz Festival.
Yare.
That'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I'll do it.
So, and you're really big in Korea, and I'm also trying to go overseas as a singer.
Cool.
So, if you have any golden tips on, I don't know, seducing fans overseas.
Seducing fans overseas. Maybe stop saying seducing fans. It's like tip number 1. No, I would say, like, be yourself, man. Like, you're great. Like, I'm sure the right people will connect, you know, and travel and sing to them and show them your devotion. I think you'll do amazing.
That's not a golden tip, though.
Okay. Golden tip. Bring humidifier on tour.
Bring what?
Humidifier
Humidifier.
for the voice, yeah,
for your
and,
voice.
and for
yeah.
dry hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And another golden tip: ask the people from that country
Mm-hmm.
what you should say on stage
Oh.
at your concert, like I did now, so you get to hear the Norwegian or wherever you're going side of Jar.
Jar. Jar. Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
I want to go to Norway.
Norway?
Yeah.
Okay, if you were to say something funny in Norwegian, what should that be? You could say Dere gærne. Dere
Dere
gærne.
gärna.
That means you're crazy. And
De-
if you
dere-
say that, people would laugh for sure.
Dere what's it?
Gärne.
Gärna.
Yeah.
Dere
And then you can
gärna.
also say because Norwegians like to drink beer, a lot of them at concerts.
I love beer.
So then you could even use, like, I told you jeg elsker dere.
Yeah.
You could use jeg elsker, which means I love,
Mm-hmm.
and then just put öl,
Öl.
because öl is beer.
Oh,
So I love beer. Then everyone there would be like, woo! Everybody would raise their beer and be like, that's my guy.
Okay. So next time I go to Norway, I'll be like, jeg elsker
Hey, okay. And then they'll be like that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Kombe.
Gombe. So this time we're gonna do a little quiz.
Ooh,
So this is this or that round.
this or that. Cool.
Mhm. Is would you rather sing only love songs for the rest of your life versus only breakup songs?
That is a very, very tough question, actually. I mean, I feel people would be more fed up with me if I only sang happy songs. So
I love your happy songs though.
thank you, but I feel like a lot of my songs as well are maybe sad themes or breakup songs, but then the mood and everything is uplifting.
Mhm.
So that's the perfect combination. So I think I would go for breakup songs, actually.
breakup songs.
Yeah. Like Loving a Girl is sad, but it's still kind of happy.
Is it a sad song?
The lyrics is kind of sad. It's just it's such a lonely feeling loving you because
Oh, yeah,
you're alone,
true.
and then it's you wonder where the other person is and all that.
I thought it's supposed to be a love happy.
It is a love
happy
song. It's just
song.
a sad song of I miss you.
The melody is different though. The melody
Yeah.
sounds really happy, positive. Oh, okay. I mean,
That's a mix I love though, when the lyrics are a bit more melancholic and then the vibe
mhm.
it brings you up.
That's sweet. Do you have any new albums coming out soon?
Yes, I released the first single of my upcoming album in when was that? A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think it was 8th.
You've done your research, my friend. That
Of
is
course,
very,
of
very
course,
good.
Of course.
Yeah, then I released Miss Serotonin,
Mhm.
which is I spend a lot of time now trying to make something new,
Mhm.
and it's been more important for me now than before to make something that really feels fresh and kind of a new chapter, a new era. So I had my friends from London that I've written quite a lot of my most recent songs with. They
Okay.
flew to Norway, and then I
Ooh.
rented a cabin in the mountains.
Oh, Cabin in the Mountain?
Yeah, it was -20 outside. It was
Ooh.
super winter in Norway. And then then we wrote there for 8 days, and Miss Serotonin was the first song of that week. And then I didn't know what sound I wanted, but before, when I heard Miss Serotonin, I
Mhm.
told everyone this is the world, kind of let's build an album around this.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. So, what was your first reaction when you actually finished the Miss Serotonin?
So yeah, feels hopefully I was very nervous also when releasing it, if people who like my music so far, if they also would like this vibe. But luckily it seems like a lot of people do.
I mean, listening to Miss Serotonin, I can't stop wondering what would your next album be
Yeah.
like? Yeah.
It's fun. I can show you when the camera goes off.
The camera goes off. Just give us a little bit of hints.
Hints.
Yeah.
Should I play it on here though?
Can you?
Just in case, okay, I maybe have to wait because if I wrote the song myself, I could just show, but I maybe need the approval from the writers.
Don't worry about
So
it.
I probably have to.
Don't worry
But that's a
about
good tease. It's really good, guys. You should look forward to it.
Let's pretend we listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
This could be, if I was listening to it, this would be my head.
Oh.
So it's this sort of tempo.
So this is really fast up tempo,
Well, I'll show you after when the camera goes off. Sorry, guys.
So when's the release though? share that at
We
least.
don't know yet,
You don't
actually.
know that.
Like I'm finishing all the songs right now, and then it's getting closer, but it's not fully finished yet. But
Aw.
hopefully, like the whole album will come
Mhm.
before the end of 2026.
I can't wait to listen to it.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any routine, anything you do on regular when you're off working?
Off working, football.
Football.
Love football.
Whoa. Do you
Yeah.
how many times do you go for a football?
1 to 3. If I get 3 a week, then it's like really good.
Who do you usually play with though? Your friends
Yeah, my friends. I'm in a team, so we play football in Norway.
in Norway?
Yeah.
Have you
In
ever
Oslo.
played football in Korea though?
No, I haven't. I would love to though.
I think there's quite a few teams in Korea, the celebrity teams.
Like, but really, like, I would love when I'm in Seoul to, I'm actually coming back after the tour. If there's any opportunity to play football,
Please let him know.
I even have my Korean jersey from the first time I was here in my suitcase.
Korean
That says
jersey.
Peder Elias on the back.
자, 한국에 있는 연예인 축구팀 분들 페더에게 연락 주십시오. 페더가 축구하러 가겠다고 합니다.
I need to get boots though, because I don't have boots with me. So maybe if anyone also has boots in 44, then do people
44 is it? That's huge.
That's probably big here, right?
Oh, 44.
Maybe I have to, but they sell 44, right? Yeah, it's not.
I
that.
think so. I think so.
Especially now with so many tours.
And you're also doing Asian tour in Asia. Is that true?
Yeah,
How many countries are you visiting?
I'm visiting 8 countries, and now I'm like halfway through.
Halfway through. So
Yeah.
you've been to
I've been to Singapore, Hong Kong,
Mm.
and a China run.
okay.
Yeah,
And where else you going to?
we're going now. I'm playing here, and then it's Japan,
Tokyo.
and then Thailand, and then Taiwan, then back to here to play some football.
Just for the football, yeah.
Just for the football only.
You know
No.
what would be hilarious? If you go on a football show and sing like your anthem or something,
That
Korean
would-
anthem.
That would be amazing. Yeah,
애국가 부르면 너무 재밌을 것 같아.
yeah. My dream is to meet Hang Min Son. That would be amazing.
Oh, 손흥민.
Yeah, yeah.
I love to as well.
Did you know I have crashed a Korean wedding before?
What? What do you mean?
Yes, I've sang in Korean wedding.
Just for the couple?
And for the people in the room in the
the room.
ceremony. And because I got the a couple of years ago, I got asked to do the theme song for a Korean dating program. It's called Couple Palace.
Couple palace?
Yeah, so the song is called Nevertheless.
Nevertheless.
And then for promotion and stuff, I did 2 weddings, surprise.
two weddings
So
in a
one
row.
was at that like wedding place, the one with the 2 hours in out thing, and the other was we drove somewhere like more like a chapel
Mhm.
somewhere, and then I also surprised them there and like sang Nevertheless to the wedding couple.
I'm also doing another channel, YouTube channel,
Mm.
and this is it's supposed to be a surprise to either the bride or the husband. It's about the wedding. You could come
Cool. I'll be there. I'm a wedding expert by now. So
after
Don't worry about
your football.
after my football comes first.
You can
Football
come
first,
with
then
your
wedding.
shoes.
Yeah.
With your jersey on.
Yeah, I'll come with my sweat the Korean jersey and be like, "What's up, guys? Did you say yes? Yeah, nice. Let's do a song."
That's crazy. Do you also drink a lot in?
No, because of my voice, I can't.
You can't.
No, I've had like 2 beers the whole tour.
2 beer.
Yeah.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah. Because I'm afraid of losing my voice. Like if I drink a lot of beers, I'll wake up like, "What's up?" and then I can't say no.
But did
then
you
it'll be
say
like that.
Norwegian people love drinking beer?
Yeah, but Norwegian people don't usually sing "Loving You, Girl."
Maybe you were born in a different country.
Maybe,
Aw.
maybe.
Really? But what about drinking like whiskey, soju, like different types of?
I actually had 1 glass of soju last night.
last night.
Yeah,
But
it was good.
You sound good still.
Yeah, so 1 glass I guess is okay. But if I had like 4 or 5, then I would, or maybe it would be fine. But I don't, just because I really want to be in good condition at Seoul Jazz Festival. I don't want to take the risk,
Oh, of course.
because when I also sleep little and now I'm not so jet lagged anymore, but then my body maybe can more easily get sick. So if I then drink alcohol, it's just like, yeah, it's just not worth taking the risk, I feel.
Mm-hmm. What about after the tour? Would you be like drinking?
After, I think the last concert in that's in Taipei, then I would love a few beers. Yeah, for sure. Celebrate a little bit.
Was it in Taipei?
And then, of course, when I'm back here, like playing football, then we need to celebrate.
After the football, but you have to go to the wedding ceremony as well.
Yeah, so we do football, wedding, and then drink.
And then drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
가보자고.
가보자고. And also we wonder, what is your top 3 favorite songs from your own?
Oh, it's like asking a mother to choose between
I
your
know. Everybody
children.
does that to me as well. But just, just like
okay.
3.
Right now, since like Miss Serotonin is the newest one, so it's kind of like, I guess, if a mom has a baby, the baby needs the most attention right now, you know?
The youngest one.
Maybe the same. So I would say Miss Serotonin is one of them. Mm-hmm. Maybe now I'm in Korea. Maybe I need to say Bonfire. Also, because you were one of the first, when I saw you in the car with Henry, you were one of the first like profiles of Korea to like share my music.
Was I?
Yeah, so I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh, someone in like Korea is like, and then I like checked out your profile and then Henry's profile and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I would say Bonfire, yeah.
See, everybody, I've got a good taste.
Yeah, so
I've got a good
Paul
taste.
Kim discovered Peder.
If I say
first.
something's good, it's good. For good.
And you don't get neighbors' complaints.
What will be your third
Okay,
favorite?
the third one. I feel like a song that kind of just my label likes to call it a catalog song. It's like a song that just lives steadily. Like it's never been all the way there, but it's always just like a song that I enjoy a lot, and also like when doing shows, like the fans also enjoy a lot. Is When I'm Still Getting Over You. I feel like that's just like very easy listening, and it's very easy to always enjoy it like one time a day or something like that. I don't know.
Can you sing a bit of part of it?
Yes. I don't want to see you two laughing at a party, doing things that we used to do while I'm here with somebody, doing nothing but drinking some honeycomb tea. It's not that I'm hoping you're not happy, baby, I do, but I'm not ready to see you at parties with somebody new when I'm still getting over you. Thank you. 감사합니다.
I can tell why that's a steady seller though.
Thank you so much.
That's so good. And also, if you have a goal for this year, what would that be? Do you have any goal?
I have a goal. For one goal is to finish the album. And don't be like late with that.
But it's almost done, isn't it?
It's almost done. It'll be some intense weeks when I get home. But it's also gonna be fun. And another goal is to travel to new countries, meet new people.
Where do you want to go?
Sing songs. I want to go a lot of places. I want to go Brazil is on my list.
Oh, Brazil sounds good.
Really want to go Brazil. That my song with Chauno, Hey Hello, it has like drops a lot of places in the song. And in some way, like it's been an ongoing joke that I need to tick off all the places that's being named up in the chorus, and then it's like, hey, hello, have you ever been to Rio, to Jamaica or Tokyo, had drinks in Malibu? So yeah, maybe that should be a goal to visit all those places. Yeah.
Oh, crazy! I can't wait to listen to your new album though.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How about you? Have you got a new album? Oh,
whoa! That's the alarm goes off.
The alarm goes off. The TV is still on though.
The TV's on. Hello. So for the last time, if you have anything else you want to say, you can say, but on the screen it's gonna be pitch black.
I want to say thank you for inviting me to this very cozy setup.
I'm sorry for this rude ending. This rude ending. We're like turning off the lights and everything.
Oh no, it's good. I like it. It's cool. And so now if people are still watching, they can only see black.
Yeah, it's just black.
But they can hear our voices.
Yeah.
Oh,
of course.
안녕하세요, everybody.
안녕하세요.
Hello, 안녕하세요. I want to say thank you so much, and I hope that we can keep on making memories together, because I love this place, and I can't wait to make new memories. 가보자고.
That's cool. Everybody, Peder Elias. Woohoo!
감사합니다.
감사합니다.